Hi Room 18, it's Miss Melanie again. I thought that I'd let you guys finish off this week by reading this silly book called Animals Nobody Loves. The author's name is Seymour Simon, and this is a book that we're not going to read all the words and we're not going to read all the pages of because it's just a science book that has a lot of different pictures of bugs and other animals that people don't really like, and then it tells a lot about them. So it's a little bit older than we usually read, but I thought you guys would still like to look at the pictures and I can tell you some of the stuff that the book says, okay? So this book has all different animals that people don't like, and we've been learning about creepy crawly insects all week long, so we're going to only look at the insects or the bugs in this book, all right? So I put a little tab on each page that we're going to read. So this book is called Animals Nobody Loves. Look at that creepy bug. And don't worry, I don't think any of these animals live near us, so we don't need to be afraid of them, okay? This first one, well, this one lives near us, but not the scary kind, is a spider. And it says that people are always really afraid of spiders. They don't like them. But actually, spiders build webs. You can see the web that it lives in. And when it lives in a web, it catches other bugs and eats them. So spiders are actually helpers because instead of all these bugs flying all over the place, they boop, land in this web, and then they don't get us and they don't bother us anymore, and the spider eats them. So the spider helps us by eating the bugs that we don't want around our house. And the spider is actually pretty nice because when he eats the bug, he injects some stuff into him first so that the bug doesn't move around and it just is nice and calm. It kind of goes to sleep and then he eats him. So it's actually a pretty nice thing that the spider does. Now, even though spiders, we don't really need to be afraid of them, they do bite, and if you hold them and make them angry, that might bite you. So it's probably still better to look at the spider and not touch the spider, but you don't need to be afraid. You don't need to run away from spiders. So that's our first picture, is a spider. I bet you've seen a spider before. Let's see what our next creepy crawly insect is. Oh man, it's a scary one. Are you ready? Don't worry, it's not real. We don't need to be scared. All right, let's look. Oh. It's a cockroach. There's a lot of facts about cockroaches. We do not have them where we live in Buffalo. We don't have them, which is really nice. I've never seen one. But cockroaches are these things, and they are able to do a lot of cool stuff. I'll read you a few facts about them. They can be as long as my little finger. So they're about this big, the same size as my pinky. But there are really big ones that live in the jungle or the tropics. They are very hardy insects, which means they're not easily squished. You can't just step on it and it won't squish, which is pretty crazy. They can run 3 miles an hour. That's pretty fast for a little bug. I think that maybe when we run, we probably run a little bit faster than that, but not much. And this is a little bug. They like it when it's dark. So if you turn a light on and there's cockroaches in there, they will run under the tables or whatever you have in your house to hide. So they don't like sunlight, which is silly because I love sun. So these are some creepy crawly bugs that live somewhere else that do different things. They're kind of cool. I like that they can run so fast. 3 miles is fast. Oops, that's a skunk. We are learning about that. This is a special kind of ant. It's called a fire ant. And these are special because they don't live near us. They live in different places. And when they take a bite of something, like if they bite me or if they were going to bite a different animal, when they bite, it feels hot. It feels like there's fire on you when they bite you, which is pretty weird and crazy. So even though maybe we don't want a fire ant to bite us, I think that they still have a really cool job, and they have just a different way of acting, which is pretty cool. Some different wildlife behavior going on. Okay, I think we have one more animal, one more insect. Ooh, this is a wasp. We do have wasps. I'll read to you about the wasp in a second. So wasps, they really like to find things that are sugary. So they'll go to like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or to some watermelon because they like the smell and taste of sweet things. what they do is they build paper nests in trees and bushes and in buildings and outdoor furniture. And their paper is made up of chewed up plants mixed with their spit. That's pretty gross, huh? So they go and get some plants and then they chew on it and spit it out and they make a house. That's nuts. And some of them can be the size of a football. Their nests, which is pretty big. All right. So this last page is just like a little summary, and it says, do you feel any differently about any of the animals in this book now that you know more about them? If you do, can you think of a reason that made you change your mind? Perhaps you might make your own list of animals that you didn't love and think about why you don't like those animals. So your job today is I want you guys to each draw me a picture of a bug. It can be a bug that you don't think anyone would like that has a lot of gross things about it, or it can be a bug that everyone will like that's beautiful and it has all the perfect things. It's really nice and friendly. So I want you to choose if you want to draw a picture of a bug that nobody likes or a picture of a bug that everybody would like. And I want you to make it look so beautiful, really write down all the stuff about it. I want your families to write down what body parts are in there, if there's a head or legs, or where it's living, its habitat, its home. If it has a big nest that's the size of a football, or if it can go really fast. I want you to think of some facts about your bug, and then maybe your family can send me a picture of it, okay? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this silly book, and I will see you again next week to learn about something new. Bye!